Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Star Card Tarot. I am actually here not to do a reading so much today, but I was reading the news via Law and Crime, and I saw this article on Sydney Sutherland's killer. Guys, please remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on those post notification bells so that you guys are updated each and every time I bring videos. All right, so here we have a defendant admitted to killing her and messing with body, but was an insane psychologist. So, a psychologist who analyzed Quake, the defendant in the alleged murder of Arkansas, Sydney Sutherland, did not show signs of mental disease or defect, according to the court documents released on Friday. It goes on, guys, here to say that. Just let's get it open here. Here we go. It's a dud for the defense, who requested the analysts in the first place. The defendant, who is charged with killing and with raping her, vaguely confessed, as indicated in the analyst's account. He allegedly asserted he accidentally hit her with his vehicle and acknowledged messing with her body. It is my opinion that Mr. Lowell was capable of forming the necessary mental state required as an element of the offense charge, wrote Lacey Willett, an assistant clinical professor at the University of Arkansas for Medical Science. Deputies already said that Llewellyn confessed in a post Miranda interview. He admitted to hitting Sutherland with his pickup truck, put her in the vehicle, raped her, and buried her, according to law enforcement accounts. This story is a little more detailed, but perhaps more confusing. In the psychological report, in this version of the events, Llewellyn, a farmer, said he remembered driving to check wells and the rice fields he tended. That's when he saw Sutherland walking down the gravel road. He claimed to have driven past her and turned around. Llewellyn allegedly asserted he couldn't see her anymore because the road was still dusty. He allegedly suggested that Sutherland might have crossed the road and that he hit her with his truck. He goes on to say, I felt her hit my truck, so I slowed down. Llewellyn allegedly claimed to ask if she was okay, but she did not answer. In the interview, he allegedly voiced concern that he would get in trouble for running her over, so he put her in his truck and drove her to a rice field where he dug a hole. The defendant allegedly confessed to removing the victim's clothes and that he tried messing with her a bit. He was asked for clarification, but the report notes that the attorneys presented told him not to talk about that anymore, guys. In many cases, Llewellyn allegedly admitted to burying the body, going back to work, eating dinner at home, and going to bed. He just tried to forget about it and went to work just like normal the following day. Mere presence of mental illness is not enough to butterness an insanity defense, though that's a moot point in Llewellyn case. Willett's analysis also focused on whether the defendant lacked the capacity to the appropriate criminality of this conduct, lacked the ability to confirm his conduct in law, and lacked the capacity to form the required mental state relevant to the laws at play. Willett reported nothing irregular. For example, he said he had no symptoms of mental illness during the crime. Also wrote that the defendant hid the body so he knew what he could result in legal problems, and he was able to control his behavior, even continuing to work, then later having dinner with his family, and then speaking to police officers on the phone. At the time of the incident, the defendant discussed doing what an analysis described as purposeful, goal directed behaviors on the day of the incident, such as checking wells. So he checked her and then proceeded to still try to rape her or raped her. I really think that he does. I've always thought that he did. And I'm sticking to that, even though his attorneys told him, don't say anything about it anymore. Um, they stopped him at that point with even answering the, well, completely answering the question. But here is the report, guys. You can go to the Arkansas Department of Human Services, or you could go over to Law and Crime to take a look. I just wanted to share that as I was going through. I was like, oh, we've got an update. Yeah, he is definitely not insane, wasn't insane when it happened. Nothing is insane about him. She was something that he yearned for, and this had been for a minute. So he knew exactly what he was doing, and hopefully he's going to definitely get the time that he deserves for what he actually did and the pain that he's caused her as well as her family. All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, turn on those post notification bells, and I will see you guys back soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.